Ah yes, Stevie BBs. Here we are on a Saturday morning. And yes, it's raining. So it was too hot yesterday. It'll be too wet today. You know what us Brits are like. Always complaining about one thing or another. And by the way, do you like the shirt? My design, printed by Rick Newham at Night Lane Artists. I did a few. Thought I'd sell them. Didn't. Gave up. So I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can move this around a bit. Studio. Filling up with stuff I don't really want. Oh look, there's Woody and his girlfriend. They're just hanging around my studio. That's mother-in-law's suit, which is for sale or will be as soon as I get around to putting it on eBay. And it's just full of stuff I do not. Oh, that's the art bit, but it's not the art bit because it's full of stuff. The cereal packets are empty and may become stencils when I get around to cutting them out. But I haven't got any time or any space for art. Looking further at today's painting, I found some smaller canvases, or some a little bit bigger than this one, and a couple a whole lot smaller. So I've got something to paint on if I want to, but it will be very small. It won't be anything to do with what I've been thinking about doing. But that's life, isn't it? We'll get there eventually. Today, by the way, is day 99 for my self-isolation. So tomorrow might be a bit of a celebration because it will be the centenary. Wow, 100 days not working. I'm seriously starting maybe to think maybe I should get back to work on Monday or Tuesday. Money's getting a little bit tight. I mean, I could carry on, but you know, plus I need to get away from some of this stuff. I think it does your head no good, does it? But don't tell the wife that, because she's not very happy either, obviously. Still grieving a bit. Anyway, less of that. Let's get on with the art, because that's why we're all really here, isn't it? So here it is. It's a bit of an abstracted figure. It's a girl who was part of when years ago now, I was part of a life drawing group in Hinckley, and I was responsible for getting the models. And one didn't turn up. It was yours truly, but this one did turn up. I can't remember her name. So this painting came from a sketch or a couple of sketches that I did of her. Short black hair. It's not Lolly, and you know that because the hand is not Stanley, and there's no angel on it, so it was not 2006 summer of. It was some other time, but the painting style is quite similar, so it must have been pretty close to that. It's called Over the Shoulder. It's 10 by 12 inches in old money, or 25 or 30 centimeters in new money. So there's not a lot of story to tell about this, really, is there? It's just a girl sitting, looking over her shoulder very coyly. And yeah, I just like the way I painted it. I think I was experimenting with the style of being loose, which I'm always fighting against because this ism I have makes you want to be spot on, but I'm not spot on. I mean, it could be, but it would take forever, and I want it finished before I started. So I need to be looser, and that was maybe that was trial runs. So maybe this was before the summer of 2006. Maybe I was just at home doodling before working up to those. I can't remember, and there's no point trying to actually make these things up because, well, it won't work, will it? Oh, I've got to tell you some of the stuff because Malcolm, our father-in-law, was deceased a long time ago. In the army, he was the camp cinema fella. He ran the cinema equipment, and so he must have been a little bit into photography. Well, I've got to splice a kit, so that'll be going for sale somewhere. But the wife passed this on to me because she thought it was a light. She thought it might work in the studio for me. It's German. Waterstar 200 or Waterstar 200. Doppelfilm und Fotolucht mit Halogenlampen. It's a double photo cine light. Look at that. A double photo cine light. It's got, that opens up, look. Hey? And there's a button at the back for different luminosities, I suppose, 1, 2, and 3. And there's a chart at the back about a distance in feet or meters, 1300 watt, 2000. Oh, that's maximum 5 minutes. Oh, you can't do much filming in 5 minutes, can you really? So imagine that. Hey, how times have changed. Don't have these things anymore. Look at the bulbs. Look at the bulbs. Oh God, I bet you can't get them anymore. So I think that might be a bit of a collector's piece. Oh, what's this? Well, I suppose that fits onto a stand, does it? Yeah. Wow. I mean, what do you try to charge for these things? How much do you think you can get for them? Because they're only of interest to a collector, aren't they? They're not really of any practical use anymore. The splicer will be, except who makes cine films anymore? It's all video now, isn't it? In fact, the films that we found that he had, we don't know if they're films or if they're home movie reels spliced together. It'd be interesting if they are. I hope they are. I think what we're going to do is to get someone to put them onto DVD for us, because setting up a projector, so messy and time consuming, isn't it? You can see when we went to DVDs. So anyway, that's a cheery note. I've been waffling now for 8 minutes. So the painting is over the shoulder. Over the shoulder goes one care, over the shoulder goes two cares. I'm sure that's a song from the 30s, 40s. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag. No, I can't sing. Maybe that's why it's raining. Anyway, so today is day 99. I'll just show you this actually. I've been doing these self-portraits every day. They're on Instagram. And I started off with one face per page and quickly realised I'm going to run out of paper. So I started doing smaller ones. So I've got 4 on a page. That's today's. No, that's today's. So in mirror image, that's today's. Day 99, June 27th, 2020. I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow. It's got to be something special, I think. Day 100, a Sunday. Can't believe I've gone 100 days. The last time I was off work for 3 months was when I got burnt. And going back to work then was just, I had to force myself out of the door. Felt so sick. But then it's a different situation, I suppose, because I was going back into the cauldron, as it were. The place where I got burnt, that's where I was going back to. Whereas the taxi, nothing happened. It just coronavirus stopped me going to work. But One thing this has taught me is you don't need as much money as you think you do. Once you start thinking about foreign holidays and all that, you can live quite nicely. We haven't really changed that much. What we do, we still don't go to work. We still get the shopping. We still pay the bills. We haven't been on holiday, but it was going to be one of those sun saver cheapos anyway, which I got the money back for. And just don't worry about it, really. What you can't have, you can't have. Yeah, it's fine. There probably will become bigger bills when you have to pay things like car insurance, MOT and repairs for that. But, you cross bridges when you get to them, don't you? Or you should do. Prepare, but don't try and cross them till you get there. That's my little pearl of wisdom for today. And on that, I'm going to say, love all, hurt none, and walk in soft shoes. So see ya, babies.